Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Madcapper and this is another video on Raid Shadow Legends free to play 2024 update. It's been a bit, it's been a spell. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm getting my butt kicked. There. Good, we're done. Have a wonderful day. Have a good cup of coffee. And it's actually empty, don't worry. I already drank it because it's clan versus clan, which is a chance for me to get caught up, but it's not because everyone else is going to get the same energy and stuff, and then they're just going to beat me. But I do have some energy, and here's where we're at. We did some progression, and yet some front. Why? Let me just keep clicking this. We'll just go to champions first, because apparently my right hand does not want to do what the rest of my body wants to do. Never you mind. All right, so here is my Rathalos Blade Master as he stands today. Not bad. 36, 4400. Not even close to what everyone else has, because everyone else is better than me at this stuff, as I figured out. Here is Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay sitting at, what, 34, 3200. Not bad, not bad. He's too slow. Here's the problem. He's one speed too slow, and I can't seem to get a speed glyph that's a 3 to get him faster, because even though Rathalos is one speed slower, when you provide a larger aura, aka Haikatoon, Rathalos goes first. First world problems. Allure, she's back in the lifesteal gear, doing just fine. I do want to get her out of the lifesteal gear. I want to give that to someone else. So she's a 60. And then we have our Trumbor at 60. We've got him in some survival gear, in some stalwart with accuracy. He needs more accuracy, as I've figured. I actually need this weaken and leech. It's actually very important. He also has all of his books going into this, which means we have 0 cooldowns reduced so far. A bit of a pain in the butt, but is what it is. Also on the docket, we have a Gala Long Braids. We're not going to go through all the different things with her, but you can just kind of take a peek. We have a Frenzy the Cackler. We have a Woozgar. We have Mother Superior, War Maiden, Frozen Banshee, Shield Guard. These are all our main use. We also use Haikatoon in Arena. And we have a couple of, quite a few champions in the works, like in the fringes, ready to be built, including Ironclad Elhain, Arminger, Nogoro, Kalia, Gizcard, Broadmaw, Balthus, Hosatsu. Okay, that's where we're at right now. That's the current roster as it stands. As far as okay, and it's a regen set, which I need. That's okay. Why do I want to keep clicking that? It's because it's got the dot, and I haven't cleared the dot. That's why. See what that dot does to your mind? Clan bosses, we're doing a solid 9 million now. 8.96. Probably should be better. It's kind of I'm lagging behind in that. Is what it is. I don't care. I don't like. We'll get there. That's not my worry. My concern is that Hell Hades was able to do a fusion. Arena, we're in gold 1. We stay in gold 1. We're not really pushing that. Faction Wars, we're up to 150 stars. Meh. Dungeons, haven't hit any 20s yet, which is frustrating. We got to 17 here. I did it manually. I forgot to run an auto run. Auto runs cannot work for Ice Gold because Rathalos is an idiot. Anytime he gets around to his A2, he just wants to hit the boss. Doesn't matter if there's minions or not. And so that gets us killed. So I still have to be there to direct, so I might as well manual it. I don't want to manual it. It's not fun. It's not fun. Spider Den, we haven't pushed back. We've pushed 11, but we've 10, really. Dragon's Lair, 19. We did do stage 20 once, but it's not consistent. It's about a 50-50, and it's just not quite enough gear. I don't do quite it's the boss. So there's two things that happen. Once in a while, I get a comedy of errors on the waves, and if one of my champions dies, then I don't have enough damage for the boss, I die. The other problem is on the boss, sometimes I just die anyway, because I'm not doing enough damage. And I know what you're all thinking, well, if you had Kale, he'd be able to play. Well, shut up, I don't have Kale. I don't have Deacon. I don't have Miscreated Monster, and I chose that, and I'm standing behind that choice. However, that's part of what this conversation is going to be on this. I think we can make that more consistent with our next 6-star. Fire Knight Castle, we are also at 19, also 226. This is about 75% on auto. Again, just doesn't quite do it on 19. Can't do stage 20. Force Affinity is a bit tough because I don't land all my debuffs. 19's fine. We're in second or third, I think, in the chase for that. And I'm just gonna have to be okay with that. I think that's this week. I think it already happened, maybe. I don't know. Did we get the points for that? I'm just gonna take a peek. I don't even know when the event little challenges were. Let's see where everyone else is. Fire Knight, yeah. So Mullet and Wizard D. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, I did it, and I didn't have Hell Hades Optimizer up. Why is Hell Hades Optimizer not up? It's always up. I just have it up. Who turned it off? Oh, we've got some shenanigans. So I'll run that again. That's fine. I can get that again on auto. I might just have to do some creative pointing in that second wave just to make sure no one dies. Sometimes a lure gets killed, and if lure gets killed, obviously the Fire Knight fails. But I would actually, you see it here. It's 226, so I'd be in third. I'd be just ahead of Holy Wizard. Wizard D and Mullet are at stage 20. You know what, Mullet? You're such a show-off. Not that I'm bitter, but I'm bitter. Look at him. Mullet Reaver. You can't see him, but I can see it. Mullet Reaver's like 20. Minotaur, well, I'm still fourth in Minotaur for the speed, so take that. But fourth in Arcane Keep. Fourth in, look at me, I'm good at everything. Ice Golem, he's stage 20, the best time. Dragon, he's stage 25, the best run. Oh, look, in Hydra Boss, he's second. Oh, and second in, okay, I gotta stop being bitter. Anyway, so whatever, I can farm 19. 19's fine until I get something that I can, like I can replace Tyrell once I speed up Allure, but the problem is Allure and Tyrell both have turn meter decrease, and they're both hitting weak, so that's pretty. So the speeds of the whole team have to go up considerably for stage 20 to be viable, but stage 29 is viable. It's just on the cusp, and I think I can do it with another 6-star. I just don't know which to 6-star. That's my problem, and that's what we're going to talk about now today. And I'll probably have already done it before you see this, but maybe I won't. And maybe you can talk to me, because I have no, stop that. I have 3 food. I actually have 4 food because I have a 5-star. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I have level 40s waiting to go food wise. I have 2 level 40s waiting to go. So I'm pretty close to getting the next 6-star. So, and I can probably get one of these 4-stars to 5-star to make them a 6-star. So the whole roster's open is basically what I'm saying. So here's my thoughts. Molly Gala Longbraids, she'd be good for the arena pretty much exclusively. She would also be good in some multi-hits, like we could bring her in the Dragon. The problem is she's a passenger in the waves, and right now the waves are just as important, so I don't think I would use her Dragon. Fire Knight, so it wouldn't be useful. Frenzy is a high potential target. The reason is her total kit is pretty bangers. She's got increases this champion's defense each time an HP burn debuff is activated. She has a provoke, which does book to 100%, and an increased defense on herself for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. Pretty good. It's a 1-turn debuff, but like Hydra, that's going to be helpful. Definitely is going to be helpful in any wave clearing, because I can lock them down. She's in a frost set like the old school days, right? The old days. So she's going to freeze people. It's going to be good. This HP burn is kind of the big deal. However, unfortunately, cooldowns and books are needed to really make it happen, because it fills her turn meter for HP burn debuff, placed, plus is 3 times at random, sure, but on a boss, don't care. It's going to 3 times on one person. She's going to get a 10% turn meter boost. She's going to land the HP burn. That is more important when we talk about our boy Rathalos, because Rathalos does 50% more damage under targets with HP burn debuffs and 25% less damage from. So she becomes way more hard hitting just by her being on the team. And if she's 6-star, she can actually help out. Right now, it's a little bit sus because her HP is a little low, her defense is a little low. She's defense-based champion, so that can scale. So that's the first one that I'm really thinking I should 6-star. I can put her in clan boss as well. Very helpful. The cooldown, obviously, we're at 4 turns. We want the 3 turn, but the 4 turn is pretty good. It's going to be a 2 turn. We can still make that work for us. That's still going to do. It's going to allow Rathalos to do a ton of damage. Plus, it's going to let her do a good damage on the clan boss. So that would be a big deal. She'd be a big deal. Woozgar, the only benefit I'd get about taking him to 6-star is, and again, we'd probably want books because look at those cooldowns. I think that this A1, even though it's not huge, it's pretty low. The reality is, at 6-star, it can just hit for more and just do more. Even if it does 1,000 a pop, that can be enough between life and death on Fire Knight. So it might not be a bad thing. This is probably my least favorite option. Also, keep in mind, he restores destroyed max HP whenever they heal themselves or an ally. Which could be helpful in things like Hydra, but also he's got reflect damage. He's got this counter attack that he places only on himself, so he can we can put him higher resist, those sort of things. But that's kind of more in the future. We could do War Maiden. War Maiden would help us in Fire Knight 20 because of affinity. She doesn't have the same kit. She's way less survivable than Tayrel. She doesn't bring an aura, but she could be used. It could be useful for us, so that's a maybe. The real probable big ones. Let's go to rank here. Frozen Banshee. Frozen Banshee invariably, absolutely will help me, bar none, in clan boss. When she's 6-star, when she gets War Master proc, she'll be more survivable. She'll be tankier. She's got the poisons. The War Master procs will just add to her damage, and that's a no-brainer. That's just going to happen. That's what she's going to do. There's no denying her ability in there. Also think she will help in Dragon. The poisons is where that consistency, not quite enough damage on the boss, she'll bring that. However, who do I take out and still get through the waves with her? Whereas Frenzy would also work in Dragon, because again, does damage against the boss, improves Rathalos damage, all that's true. And Frenzy can help control waves on that, especially that second wave where, the first wave we clear pretty quickly. The second wave, to get that 1 turn one turn provoke, be very helpful. So, and then getting to the boss, putting HP burn on, which activates Rathalos, etc., etc. So Frenzy might also help in Dragon, so would Frozen Banshee. After that, Frozen Banshee really becomes stagnant because she's a single target nuker. There might be a few bosses where we can use her. Very important to have her in the clan boss, but I think Frenzy in the clan boss could do equal amounts of damage when you include how much more damage she would do, plus how much more damage Rathalos would do. So I'm leaning towards Frenzy. The 2 outliers that keep plaguing me. Number 1, Shield Guard. I actually rely on him a lot more than I thought I would, even at 50. And at 60, it allows me to put him in lifesteal, get Allure out of lifesteal, and make him my farmer, and then speed Allure up with non-lifesteal gear to make her more useful in dungeons, specifically in, of course, Fire Knight dungeon. So that's a thought. Also, fully booked. Don't have to worry about it. Frozen Banshee, fully booked. Need a ton of books for Frenzy, and I'm not done booking my other boy, right? I still need to book Trumbor. So I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books, epic books, which are epically hard to get, before I can start booking Frenzy. Whereas my Frozen Banshee is plug and play. She's already fully booked. So there's where I'm at. Also, Broadmaw, he's a revive. That makes everything easier. Will he make my current dungeons any better? I wouldn't put him in Fire Knight. Wouldn't put him in Dragon. Absolutely in Ice Golem, because Ice Golem's Ice Golem, right? Like, there's always someone dying. Especially Rathalos has the mental capacity of a 2-year-old when it comes to swinging his big sword. So, it'd be nice to have Broadmaw to pick everyone up after he invariably kills everyone. So that would be a useful ability to have in the back pocket. So and Hosatsu has a nice overall kit. I worry about him because of this. That's a lot of books for the full viability, but he has a better chance of putting the leech. He does have a decreased attack, though I don't really need that in Clan Boss because I have Tyrell. Places increased defense on all allies, big deal. And continuous heal. This is a big deal. This would be a huge deal, especially right now. My only healer is Mother Superior. This, especially if I were able to get that down to 3 books, would be huge. This is okay. I think the decreased attack on everyone would be useful, but right now it's only a 50%, and it only goes up to 80%, and that's with 148 books. There is no way I'm going to have this many books by 3 months, unless my Clan Boss damage goes significantly higher, and I don't think Hotsatsu helps my Clan Boss damage, just based on the champions I have, because I already have a decreased defense, already have a decreased attack. A decreased attack. I don't have an increased defense for everyone, but I do have Ally Protect. So I don't think I would put him in the Clan Boss. So is he as useful? Probably not. High Katoon might be useful just for getting her banner, make her speed, but I don't need that speed boost outside of. I say that, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe I would use it. Is she just arena or is she all battles? All battles. So that would be, she'd get a 19, she'd get a speed boost that can help me get through waves probably a little bit cleaner. Also, Nagoro's kind of an outside chance. Again, the books are an issue because there's a long waiting list, but I do think that he would hit nice and hard, which would give me a second wave clear, which would be nice. So those are my thoughts. I'm probably going to book Frenzy because frankly, I need a Hail Mary at this point to catch up to even be like not last. So that would be a pretty big Hail Mary. I don't think anyone else is booking Frenzy. I think that's where I'm going, or booking, leveling her up to. So 6-star, you're probably going to see Frenzy. Then we have to go through the whole fun of doing the masteries. So that's where I'm at. If you have a compelling reason, I know Broadmaw is probably in most of your minds. I just feel like based on where I'm failing, Broadmaw would help an Ice Golem. But I think Frenzy would help everywhere else, including Clan Boss, including maybe Fire Knight, but definitely Dragon for consistency. And I think that's more important right now. So that's probably where I'm going to go. Frozen Banshee, I know I have to increase my Clan Boss damage. I know that the problem is, until I get Dragon down pat and can get tons more speed gear, I would like to get to the point, and I have to by the way, I have to buy a reset because I reset his masteries twice and effed up twice. This sounded good, but I need this. I need the extra accuracy because I need that leech and I need the extra chance to land it and I need the chance to extend it on his A1 because there's only like a 40% chance that leech, and it's not each hit. Because the first hit does weaken, second hit hits leech. It's only a 40% chance now that it's booked for 2 turns. I need that to be a 45%. I need it to be extended to 3 turns as much as possible because I'm not going to have the lifesteal gear to put all my champions in lifesteal gear for the Clan Boss. And if I can get that leech down more consistently, more often, then it won't matter. I can do damage mitigation champions. I can put champions in a ton of stuff. Like, I only have Allure in lifesteal. Everyone else, as you can see here, is just in whatever gear gives them the best chance. So if I can get his leech to land better, the problem, and of course, I had done this twice. I can't believe I did it twice and then I messed up 2 times. So I do have to save up my gems to do this. I have to do it. So is what it is. So there we are. In a couple days, get another update. You'll probably see Frenzy. I have enough here that I should be able to get her leveled up or get the food finalized and pop it And then there we go. Then we have another 6-star champion finally. So I'm excited about that. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Please be kind, be safe. And we'll see you in 2 days. Or on my other channel where I'm putting up a Boreas versus Boreas on the Watcher of Realms. Or just watch everything and anything of mine and help the channel out. Like and subscribe. Super chats. Hey, thanks, Matt. Again, that was awesome from last video. And overall, I just love all you guys for supporting. So, peace.